Well, it's been really lovely listening to you play this Schubert piece, so thank you very much. But could you tell me a little bit more about how you use the score when you're rehearsing and performing?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. What you find in most classical chamber music is that the pianist has the full score with everyone's part in it as well as their own. But during rehearsals, most good or diligent chamber ensembles will have a score on the floor so that everyone can refer to it. And so in chamber music there is no intellectual leader, if you like. It's a cooperative so that everyone can see what's going on and can have their say about how you interpret the score.
But how do you start and stop?
Well, that's usually the job of the violinist in the group or the first violinist. So it's kind of a combination of body language and breathing, and so you need to get eye contact at the beginning to make sure that everyone is ready to play. And then
could you show us how you do that? Yes, that would be really great.
Yeah, so just the beginning of the theme.
That's amazing. And then how do you end it?
It's the same thing, really, just making sure that everyone is feeling the music together, and you can lead with your body and with your violin and breathe together. And
how do the other members of the group feel about the violin leading that?
I think it's amazing how much of an impact the lead can have, so it's not just the tempo or where to play, but it's also like the character and the dynamic and the style that you're playing after the lead's been given.
So the body language and the way that lead is given is really important to all of you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, but you've talked about starting and stopping, but it's not just about that, it's about how do you keep it going? How do you keep together while you're playing? Yeah,
I suppose it's another really interesting question. I guess the most important thing is to keep a constant sense of the pulse. And it's quite a natural thing, so perhaps thinking about the breathing, for instance, like how a choir would breathe together to sing each phrase, that will probably give you the most natural phrasing. Because in a piece like this, although there obviously is a pulse, there's also a constant ebb and flow within the music, so it's really important that you're aware of what's going on around you and constantly listening, so that you're in tune with that, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, it's not always just the violin who has total control. I'm not the most important person. So, for example, in Variation 1, I'm not playing for the upbeat, so there might be other instruments who have to give that lead. And
so it really is that cooperative that you're all taking part in that. Do you want to maybe demonstrate that Variation 1?
Shall we do
who leads that?
Where I lead, the piano.
The piano leads that.
Yeah.
Great, thank you very much.
Get more from the Open University. Check out the links on screen now.